human beings don't like silence. If you go silent, the other person will start talking. The more they talk, the more information you get.
There's such a power in silence, and I love that you brought that up because not enough people talk about it.
Yeah.
And there's almost more power in silence than talking. And then there's things like mirroring as well. There is that I believe in part of the negotiations, right?
Exactly. I mean, one of the big things, again, we're trying to build trust. I mean, any good relationship is based on trust. You know, parent, child, husband, wife, boss, subordinate. If you don't trust those people, it's not a good relationship. So you had to, and this is why hostage negotiation was so exhausting. You had to get down in the weeds with these people. So if somebody was yelling and screaming and ranting and raving about, let's say, their mother, and you said something like, well, it seems you're a little upset with your mother. No, you totally missed where they're coming from. You need to be, you sound like you're really pissed at your mother. Yeah, I am. And that gets the person to say, yeah, Terry gets me. He understands where I'm coming from. And again, understanding leads to trust. Trust leads me to get you out safely. So you've got to figure out what the emotion is, and then you've got to label it. And you've got to be accurate with that label. If you miss it, they're like, yeah, Terry doesn't get me. He's not listening to what I'm saying. Doesn't he understand? You know, all the things that we would say if we were, you know, talking to somebody and we were upset with somebody like that. So, and the last thing I'll tell you this, and when I first heard this, I thought, you're nuts. Because a lot of times we were blocks away talking to somebody on the phone. And we were always taught when we started to talk to somebody to smile. Mm-hmm. And we're like, smile? The person can't see us. We're 2 blocks away. Why do you smile? It comes across over the phone. Yeah. And it comes across in person as well. We have what's called mirror neurons in our brains, so that if I smile at you, there's a good chance you won't even realize it. Your mirror neurons will engage and they'll smile back at me. Now all of a sudden I've turned kind of a sourpuss look, you know, into a smile just by me smiling at you.
Wow. And you don't think about it, especially when people don't see you, when you're just on the phone and you don't think about smiling, but it absolutely comes across in your voice.